Hello guys, good evening. Today is Friday, so happy Friday. 大家晚上好. Today's video, I want to share like places you can learn Chinese in Nigeria. I know lots of people is interested to learn Chinese, but they don't know where they can start. Actually, there are some online platforms. You can easily Google it. Some of the platforms are free to teach Chinese. Since we are now staying at home because of coronavirus, you can register some online courses to start with, or even following some Facebook page or some platforms to learn. Today I'm going to focus on the offline places where you can learn Chinese in Nigeria. First of all, I want to introduce you the Confucius Institute. Confucius Institute is named after a Chinese philosopher, Confucius. Confucius was a very great philosopher 2,000 years ago. His ideology, his philosophy has influenced Chinese people for over 2,000 years. So the institute was named after his name to promote Chinese culture and to teach Chinese languages in other countries. When we talk about Chinese languages, actually, like Nigeria, there are many dialects in China. The most common used one are Mandarin and Cantonese. And Mandarin is actually the official language in China. Mandarin literally means common language. So that one is Chinese we are referring to today. So the Confucius Institute, it was initiated back to maybe 20 years ago, and it's a inter-university institution, government-sponsored, not for profit. So you can imagine that the fee is very low. Luckily, there are two Confucius Institutes in Nigeria. One is in University of Lagos. The other one is in Anambra Unizik University. The two Confucius Institutes, they have courses for Chinese languages and also for you to experience Chinese cultures. I heard that it's not only the current students who can register the courses. Like some people outside of school can also go there to register. But if you are really interested, you can go to the campus to check their questions, to ask for inquiries. At the same time, below this video, I will post the Facebook page and I will post the website of one of the Confucius Institute for you to know more in the writings. And besides the Confucius Institutes, there is also a China Cultural Center, which is located in Zone 5, Abuja. China Cultural Center promotes Chinese culture, so there are lots of cultural events you can attend in Abuja. At the same time, they have Chinese courses there. Those courses are mainly in evening, so even you are working, you have another job, you can still register to learn the Chinese there. And the fee is also very low because it's also not for profit. And besides that, there are also some Confucius classrooms, Confucius teaching corners in some schools that are partnered with Confucius Institutes. You can check the schools nearby you in your state to see do they have such classrooms, because all those places I just mentioned, they have professional Chinese teachers coming from China. They have been trained as a teacher to teach Chinese, so they are the professional ones. You can learn Chinese with the low charge and high quality of teaching. And then besides those, you can also find out some private training centers, private organizations in Nigeria. I will not recommend anyone because I don't know their quality. I want to be careful to not misleading you, but you can check in your state. I'm sure there is such agencies, such training centers, private owned in North like Kano, in Abuja, in Lagos, and some other places. And lastly, you can also learn Chinese by learning from the Chinese people you know, like your Chinese friend, your Chinese colleagues, your Chinese boss, and so on. Because learning a language, in my view, is a process of accumulation. The more you get yourself exposed to it, the more you will get it, right? So that's mainly the focus of where you can learn Chinese in Nigeria. Normally it's very cheap. The private agencies I don't know, but the public agencies they have a very cheap rate. At the same time, learning Chinese can make you understand China better, can help you to know more about China, and learning Chinese can make you even have a better chance of working maybe with some good Chinese companies, and or even doing business with Chinese, or go to China for trips, for study, and so on. Another thing I want to do is, lots of people are interested in studying in China. Actually, if you are a student under the Confucius Institutes, there is a high possibility for you to get scholarships to study in the Chinese universities. That's actually really good if you have the chance. At the same time, you can also watch out the scholarship programs of other schools. So as soon as you are interested, just do the information search, and also you can interact with me about studying in China, about learning Chinese. Normally I will say something in my videos in Chinese, like now it's raining outside, so I will say 外面正在下雨. 外面 means outside, 正在 means something is going on, and 下雨 means raining. So 外面正在下雨, it's raining outside. So that's my topic for today about learning Chinese in Nigeria. I hope it can help you, and please stay with me. Follow my YouTube channel, follow my Facebook page, and we can stay together. I also have an IG account, Instagram. You can also search it for Yellow Man. I will share more about my personal life there. I look forward to see you again. Please subscribe this channel. I just learned how to do it. And thank you, really thank you. Nagodi, 谢谢, and email. Bye bye. Good night.